not interrogation.
I mean, I don't think it's too much to ask.
What is it?
No, nothing. You just cannot bear the same meal day after day after day.
Well, buck up a little. I'm trying to run a diagnostic.
Sorry.
I mean, we are stranded with limited resources in another galaxy. I mean, come on, the nearest Bob's Big Boy is 300 million light years away. We have to make do. If that means you have to eat my favorite food 2 days in a row, so be it.
You enjoy military rations?
I know, it's weird. Hospital food, too. Only reason I don't like airplane food is you can't get seconds, and I'm an absolute... Hello.
What is it?
Well, it's a command subroutine I've never seen before.
What is its function?
I don't know, because I've never seen it before. Okay, I'm gonna cross-reference this with the ancient database up in the control room. I'm just gonna grab the, What is that?
No, nothing. I didn't.
No, you were just...
No, I didn't.
I had no idea the roof could do that.
Neither did I.
The gate room and surrounding sections have been closed to us.
And we may no longer have access to the medical facility without escort. We're under constant surveillance, our movements restricted.
How long must we put up with this?
It's already been too long.
I would have expected to be included in this discussion.
As we would have expected you to take a stand in our defense.
They have taken action to protect everyone on this base. That includes each and every one of you. The presence of a Wraith collaborator threatens us all.
Then you support Dr. Weir's decision to confine us?
Halling, we are their guests.
We've become more like their prisoners. But unlike prisoners, we can choose to leave.
Where would you go?
You not mean to say where would we go? We have friends in other worlds who would gladly take us in.
For how long? Good trading partners do not necessarily make good hosts.
There are many worlds among the stars.
The Wraith have awakened. No world is safe.
Nor is it safe to remain. They will continue to do this until they find someone to blame.
You know in your heart that none of our people could be responsible for this.
Of course.
Then we have nothing to fear.
You trust Dr. Weir that much?
I do.
More than you would trust your own people?
No! I understand her responsibility. Halling, we have met with the Wraith off-world so often and so quickly. There must be a reason beyond coincidence. Give them a chance to find it. I do not approve of some of their measures. But I do know that in the end they will help to prove our innocence. Atlantis is far more than shelter. It is hope. Not only for our people, but for everyone who would stand against the Wraith. We must not abandon that hope.
Now, they may reside here, Taylor, but they're not the ancestors. No matter how much you wish them to be.
Sir! Ford!
Heard they got the sunroof open on the jumper bay.
Yep.
Also heard you're planning to take a jumper out.
I figure that's what the door and the roof is for.
Anyone else call shotgun?
Just gonna drive around the planet, check it out.
Oh, you're just checking out the planet? Oh, never mind then, that's cool. I mean, I got better things to do than cruise around the planet in a spaceship.
You're like a kid, you know that?
Yes, sir. I brought along something to eat on the ride.
What's that?
How about a nice turkey sandwich?
Let's go.
Send it to whoever's next, please. Taylor, I wasn't expecting you.
I was surprised to be left off your list.
I didn't feel it was necessary in your case.
On the contrary, you should have spoken to me first.
You're right. I should have.
I can tell you anything you need to know about my people.
Is it possible you don't know them all as well as you think?
I empathize with you, Dr. Weir. As leaders, we are often forced to make difficult decisions in the interests of those we serve. But many of my fellow Athosians are not so understanding.
I know. But there's nothing I can do about that now. People can suspect my motives for these meetings all they want. But you and I need to agree that we have a problem. I have to do whatever I can to get at the bottom of it. And right now, that means sitting down and talking with every single person here.
You should know there is talk of leaving Atlantis.
I hope it doesn't come to that.
Not all change is for the worse.
Flight, this is Jumper 3. We'll go for bay launch.
Jumper 3, you're good to go.
Yes, we are.
Strange not pulling any G's.
Yeah, kind of miss it. Although at this rate of acceleration, we'd be dead by now.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Without inertial dampening, we'd be hit by so many G's, our eyes would pop. Skin would pull away from our faces, our brains would squish up to the back of our skulls, and our internal organs would be crushed into these chairs. What about that sandwich? Flight, we're going to take a low orbit around the planet. We'll advise when we're back in radio range.
Copy that, Jumper 3. Good luck.
You know, we still haven't named the planet yet.
I'm sure the ancients have a name for it.
How about Atlantica? Something like that.
I thought we agreed you weren't going to name anything anymore.
Sir. Is that land?
Yes. It is.
Wonder how big it is. Big. Really big.
It's huge. Define huge.
15 million square miles. I'll give or take.
Well, that would make it approximately the size of, I have no idea, but it sounds huge.
How long would it take us to get there?
25 minutes by jumper, ground to ground. I saw some sweet breakers on the south tip. There may be surfing in our future.
We should send a team to go get soil and water samples.
He's right. If the land's arable, it could solve a lot of our food production problems.
Actually, I was thinking of something else.
Not surfing?
No, sir. We can't resume off-world missions as long as the Athosians remain in the city.
So you want to dump them on the mainland?
It's not like we're sending them out there to die, Major.
Well, how the hell would you know?
It looked pretty wild down there.
A second ago, we were going surfing.
Well, that was after we checked for monsters and bugs and other space-related things.
I can't imagine it be any worse than their original homeworld.
That could just be failure of imagination on your part.
In any case, a survey would tell us what we need to know.
You're not seriously thinking about this. We're the reason they had to leave their planet in the first place.
This is a complicated situation, Major.
Well, what does that mean?
It means I'm not about to rule anything out at this point.
Dr. Weir, is it true you've discovered land in this world?
Yes, it is.
Then my people wish to take our leave to explore it.
You would?
You're no longer welcome here.
That's not the case.
And it will make us useful as long as we have no access to the gate.
We don't even know if it's safe.
Well, we can determine that. For both our people.
I don't get it. Up until now, you've been insisting on access to the Stargate, and now you're proposing to deliberately cut yourself off from it?
We cannot leave. And we cannot stay. The mainland presents us with a third option.
I see.
You said yourself this was a temporary measure.
Yes, of course.
You have the means to assure us passage between Atlantis